In a lot of ways, moving to college is kind of like moving to a new country. And just like moving to a new country, once you move to college, you have to learn how to integrate into a new community of people. You can't just be a Valorant player who stays in the room all day. You have to go out there and actually interact with people. You'll be interacting with people not only in the university community as a whole, but also the communities that are within it. So things like clubs, classes, or any other sorts of organizations. Again, you can't just stay inside your room by yourself all day. And since as a student you're going to be interacting with these different communities so much, colleges want to be able to see if you're someone who's going to be able to fit in well with their communities and also engage with the people within it. And that's where the community essay comes in. This is where they'll be able to see how you interact with the communities you're currently a part of so that they can predict how you'll interact with the communities at their university. And since you guys watching this video are probably trying to figure out how to write this essay for your own applications, and since I believe in learning by seeing, I'm going to help you guys out by reading my own community essays. So let's get to it. Tell us about a place or community you call home. How has it shaped your perspective? 250 words. Sitting on the bus home from a day-long tournament in Boston, I'm tired, hungry, yet content. Looking out the window as my teammates snore beside me, I think, these will be the good old days. I joined my school's History Bowl team unsure of what the club even was. After the first practice, however, I completely fell in love. Now, it's the thing I look forward to the most every week. Accustomed to the usual intensity of my classes, History Bowl is a sweet change of pace. Here, I don't compete against classmates for the highest GPA, rather with them as we study widely and deeply in pure pursuit of knowledge. It's with this team that I feel most at ease. We argue over our favorite books, discuss current events, and make history jokes nobody else would find funny. Whether it's the upperclassmen from years ago or the underclassmen today, I cherish the bonds we've forged here. There is nowhere I'd rather be on a Saturday morning than at a History Bowl tournament across the state. The results aren't that important. We celebrate our victories, we don't linger on our defeats. I don't need to be the best, I'm just there to have fun. When our last tournament ends, I know I'll miss this community, but I'll never lose this love for learning it has instilled in me. Not everything has to be an intense competition. I don't need first place trophies. Pursuing what I love, unfettered, is enough of a prize. Back when I was writing these essays, there were a number of things that I wanted to do my best to avoid. For one, I didn't want to get too caught up with talking about the specifics of the organization that the community is a part of, things like talking about what the organization does or what my role in it is, because at least for this essay, nobody really cares because the focus is about the community and the people in it, not exactly the organization itself or what your role in it is. I also didn't want to talk about organizations that may have looked cooler on paper, but I may not necessarily have been as involved with, because since this essay is asking about the communities you're a part of, talking about things that you're not necessarily as involved with won't really give you that much content to talk about. And in terms of things that I wanted to focus on when I was approaching these essays, I really wanted to talk about the actual feeling of being a part of those communities. How was I able to learn and grow as a person as a result of interacting with the people in these communities? What exactly did these communities mean to me, and how did I feel as a member of these organizations? How was I able to contribute to these communities, and how did these communities affect me as a person? And throughout all this, I wanted to be specific in giving details, especially when I was focusing on my interactions with other people. And overall, as you approach the community essay for your own applications, I would recommend doing your best to avoid being cringe as much as possible by trying to force these really deep metaphors. Really, you want to just keep it simple and speak from the heart. This has been my advice for how to approach essays about community, so for all of you who are currently applying to colleges, I wish you the best of luck. If you would also be interested in specific advice on how to improve your Common App essay, check out this video here, or feel free to check out any of the other videos I have on my channel related to how to approach the different kinds of supplemental essays.